Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Qonita Maulana Fitri, and now I'm going to answer 5 questions of midterm exam of assessment English teaching language. English language teaching. Okay, first is in teaching, assessing is one of tools for teachers to monitor students' ability development. And how can teachers assess their student? Of course, by giving them a test. The result of the test will help teacher to facilitate their student needs. Answer number 2. The integrative approach is teaching language skills simultaneously. This means the 4 macro skills, reading, writing, speaking, and listening, are taught concurrently, whereas the communicative approach based on idea that the language learning will be success through communication. And answer number 3, a subjective test is evaluated by giving an opinion. For example, oral and essay examinations. And B, objective test has right or wrong answers. For example, matching test, multiple choice test, true false test, correct incorrect test, best answer test, completion test, clarification test. And C, formative test purpose is to monitor student learning and provide ongoing feedback to students. For example, homework assignment, weekly quizzes, discussions. D, summative test. Summative test evaluates student learning, knowledge proficiency, or success at the conclusion of an instructional period like unit, course, or program. For example, final projects, final presentations, final grades, etc. And then as answer number 4, positive feedback is said to result when a testing procedure encourages good teaching practice. For example, an oral proficiency test is introduced in the expectation that it will promote the teaching of speaking skills. The negative pushback occurs when there's no sync between what is taught and what is performed. For example, the teaching mirrors the test because teachers want their students to pass. And then answer number 5. There are 3 parts of multiple choice question. The first is the stem, which asks the question, poses a problem, or presents an incomplete sentence. And the second is correct response, or the correct answer. And then the third is the 4 or 3 alternative responses which are incorrect. These are often called distractors. Multiple choice questions do not belong in college because they are often ineffective as a teaching tool, and they are easy for students to cheat, and they can exacerbate test anxiety. Despite of the limitation of multiple choice questions, these are the advantages of multiple choice questions. The first is there's no room for subjectivity. And the second, you can ask more questions as it takes less time to complete a multiple choice question compared to an open question. And then the third is respondents don't have to formulate an answer but can focus on the content. And then answer number 6, CEFR consists 6 levels associated with 4 skills. The 4 skills are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. The levels are A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. A levels is the basic level of CEFR. In this level, the learners can understand basic phrases in daily life, and they can talk in simple terms. B levels is the intermediate level. In this level, the learners become more independent and understand the main ideas in difficult texts, and they should be able to be critical. And C levels is advanced levels of CFR. In this level, the learners can use language effectively in any circumstances, and they can easily understand in every aspect. The aspects is reading, speaking, writing, and listening. And then question, answer number 7. Authentic assessment will help teacher to know the students' understanding by implementing what they have learned, whereas traditional check is only stimulate students to write out on the paper about what they have learned, which that way easily forgettable and outdated. Okay, that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.